Assalamualaikum. So, how can you tell if your stuck weight is because of iron deficiency? That's what you're going to find out from this video. So, what are the symptoms that you will be experiencing if you have iron deficiency anemia? You will be feeling fatigue, and you will have pallor in your skin, and then your nails could be brittle, right? And there would be excessive hair loss, and your hands and feet would always be cold, and you will feel shortness of breath, like you will feel a difficulty in breathing, especially when you're trying to get up from a resting position. So that could tell you a little bit about a possibility of having iron deficiency. And there are some lab tests you can get done to determine whether or not you suffer from iron deficiency. These tests would include serum ferritin, hemoglobin, complete blood count, and they will all help you to determine the level of anemia that you have, or whether or not you suffer from anemia, so that we can also rule out other problems. And what kind of diet that is recommended to overcome iron deficiency anemia would be definitely an iron-rich diet, but will include spinach, red meats, beans, and vitamin C is also required to help the iron better absorb into your body. The iron in our body cannot be absorbed unless there are certain level of ferritin stores that are present in the liver. And unfortunately, because we come from, generation after generation of anemic mothers, and what has happened over the past few decades is that in our fetal life we did not receive sufficient iron, and there are not sufficient stores of iron in our liver at the time of birth, because like I said, we didn't receive enough of it in our fetal life. So what the body is trying to do right now is trying to compensate for the lack of iron in the blood, and the body kind of slows down all of its systems, and which results in a lot of weight gain and resistant kind of weight gain, which is really, really hard to get off. So if your stuck weight is because of iron deficiency anemia, this is the kind of diet you can do, and there are tests that you can get done to determine whether you have it or not. And of course, there are some exercises that will help you a little bit. You can do moderate cardio, right? You will avoid strain until iron levels improve. So if you do over exercise, especially when you're anemic, your body does not have the capacity to provide that much oxygen into all of your cells. And what's going to happen is your weight, instead of going down, it's going to not only get stuck, it might actually go back up. So you have to be very, very careful when you are dealing with iron deficiency anemia.